Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash, the honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like the Akim, Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video of the Spirit. We're dealing with this red-headed black Edomite issue. These idiots over here, Phobia, are saying that the so-called white man is not the Edomites. You know, they're breaking down Isaiah 63:1 wrong. You know, who's this? That coming from Edom with dyed God's garments from Basra, right? They're breaking down Genesis 25 wrong. They just don't have it. They don't have the truth. When you look into the observable world today, where do you see a group of nefarious black people with red hair pulling the strings? When you look through the list of families and people who have done things on the earth, right? Was John D. Rockefeller, was he a black man with red hair? Was the Borgias, were they black people with red hair? Or, you know, are the DuPonts, the Rothschilds, are these black people with red hair? You know, for real? No. Okay. These guys literally are just making shit up. This don't even require some sort of soup deep, you know, defense. They're just wrong. The scriptures clearly tell us this guy was his skin is red, similar to the garments that were dyed red in ancient times. When you go and read that Genesis 25, because the baby didn't come out covered in hair. It's saying his skin was red like a hairy garment. Okay, not just his head, his skin, which is so-called white man. He is not white. Technically, he is red, which is why he was given the name Edom. So I'm gonna let this play for a second. We'll get some verses, y'all. They're just not apt to teach. They're not fit to teach. They're not apt to teach. Being a teacher ain't for everybody. Clearly, you can see that these folk don't have it, and that's on them. 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, later at some point when he gets to breaking it down, he gonna start talking about Ganondorf, the nigga from Zelda. Now, this is a different nigga from a different video game. This is General Radon. You know, this is who he's saying. You got some niggas running around, you know, this is the Edomites. Some dark-skinned niggas with red hair. They was rolling around, right? Man, these niggas, boy, y'all, these niggas, boy, the Lord got judgment day coming for these niggas, man. So this is the Edomites. Where are these people at then? Phew, man, crazy.
Of the Edomites, they are black. They absolutely, they are Negroes. They're Negroes with red hair. That's all they are. They're red hair Negroes. And he swore his seed when he mixed out. So you have other people that are Edomite bloodline, but they are what you call the mixed seed of Edom, the sport seed of Edom. Because Edom spoiled his seed, family. Sure did. That's what I try to tell y'all. That's why, see, people get mad when you say this. Yeah, you can mix with an Edomite, a pure-blooded one that look like a Negro, and that's why they say that the Edomite was allowed in the congregation.
A pure-blooded one that looks like a Negro. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
In the third generation, because it didn't change the phenotype. That's why they get mad when we say that. But it's the truth. The original Edomite was never white. That's a one West lie. The original Edomite are black. They are Negroes with red goat, like a goat hair, like a stringy goat hair. But they black people with goat-looking hair. They just Negro or black dude with red hair. Black people get red hair all the time. My cousin's hair turned red, but they Negroes. You see what I'm saying, K. Judah? Absolutely. But that's an Algino. You can grow red hair. I got a red hair coming out my beard, which I thought was weird. But
be careful, you might be an Edomite if you got red hair in your beard. Stupid nigga.
Yeah, Esau is nothing but a Negro with red hair all over his body. That's it. And Matter of fact, just get that, K. Judah, where it talks about us mixing with the Edomites, please, and coming into the third generation so we can read it. That way y'all can understand it. That's why I tell people, if you ever played a video game called Zelda, and an evil man that Zelda fight against Link, that fight at the end of his people, I think his name Gandalf, his race, they are dark-skinned people with red hair. That's how the original Edomites would have looked, like that. And it was considered an evil people in a game called The Legend of Zelda. And the Most High showed me that one day, and I said, wait a minute. And he was like, this would be, he was telling me, through the spirit, this is how an Edomite would look.
No, cuz that was Satan dealing with you. Let me pull something up. This nigga is talking about Ganondorf, y'all, from fucking Zelda. This guy is out of his mind. So this is what the original Edomites look like. Dark-skinned people with red hair. Ganondorf in the game. And he didn't even say his name right. What the nigga say? Galdorf? Nigga, you older than me. You supposed to know about some Zelda. This is what the original Edomites look like. Y'all, the Lord is gonna wipe niggas out from the face of the earth. Let me get now we're about to go to we're gonna go to Genesis, because he was about to pull up that Deuteronomy 23, which we know that word there is an Edomite. It's Syrian. But I want to go to something in Genesis 25, right? Let's deal with this first. Genesis 25. Let me go to let me see. Not 25, 27, right? So this is one of the characteristics describing Jacob and Esau, their physical attributes. Genesis 27:11. It says, and Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Now, we know this is dealing with the event that was about to cause the changing of the birthright. Jacob had minimal body hair. Smooth man meaning what? He doesn't have a lot of hair growing in excess upon his body, on his arms, his legs, and chest. Esau was a hairy man, literally. So he had excess of hair growing in on his body. Now, when you're being real and you look up in the world, do you have certain black people, so-called Negroes, right, that can sometimes, have a little bit of chest hair, a little bit of arm hair, yeah, right? But for the most part, we all know this. Take a look at somebody like Michael Jordan. That boy smooth as a smooth as a bucket, right? Then go take a look at Edomites. They're literally known for being hairy. Hold up. They're literally known for having excess hair on them. I'll just deal with this one. Nothing even crazy. Oh wow, look at the tint of his hair, red. This is pretty good. All I did was say, this is pretty good. Jacob was saying this. This is why his mother, went and got goat's hair and attached it to his arm, so that when his blind father Isaac made contact with him, he would assume it was Esau, because Jacob had to pretend to be Esau to get that birthright. He Yaquabbed him. Now, generally speaking, I myself, right? I don't got no excess body hair on me, right? My father don't. None of my, Southern Kingdom siblings or cousins do. Black people, for the most part, are known for being smooth, in contrast to so-called white people, which are the biblical Edomites. They're known for being what? Hairy in general. As a matter, I ain't gonna say that. They know this, and we know this. This is how Esau came out looking. I'm not saying this guy is a spitting image of him, but you get what I'm saying. He has the red hair and beard, and he has a hairy body. That's why when you go back to that Genesis 25, okay, Genesis 25 and started verse 24 says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over. So he was red all over his body, so not that he actually was hairy, but he had red all over his body, says like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Hey, and Elder Yashwama, he just did a video, and I was watching it. The reason why he gives the comparison of a hairy garment Type in this word died, right? Look at this. It says, and ram's skins dyed red, and badger skins and shittim wood. Okay, so this is something we used to do. All right, one of the colors that was used when you were dyeing animal furs was red, dyed red. They got H119. We know it's not Edom as in Adam, but the Hebrew word for Edom is Adawam. All right, dyed red, reddened, look to grow red, redness. Right. So we know that it was being said that he has red all over his body like a baby. Now look at this man's skin. What tint does he have on his flesh? He has a tint of red. He is what? Let's go to Numbers. What did Aaron say of Miriam when she was struck with leprosy? Not to be one as what? Numbers 12 and 10. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous. Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. Okay? This man was born with his melanin already consumed, meaning gone. It was taken from him. Miriam was struck with leprosy. She was made to look physically like an Edomite for a moment because she was being rebellious. This is what the Edomites look like. And if let's do this, right? If the Edomites are black people with red hair, where the fuck does this guy come from? Why would not the Heavenly Father explain to us, where do these people come from? Everybody else on this bitch is dark skin and different colors, right? Different colors of dark, different colors of brown. Originally, Gad, Reuben, Native Americans, Latinos, even the Asians, they're originally dark skinned. The Arabs originally dark skinned. Where does this group of people come from? Does the Bible explain it? Did the Heavenly Father just throw shit down here and didn't tell us, y'all? Come on now, y'all. And that's the second part of the video. When you look into the world, who was it told was going to be ruling in the end times? Do we look up and see black skin, red hair presidents, politicians, corporation CEOs? Is Jeff Bezos a black man with red hair? God damn it. Is any of them Rockefellers black men with red hair? Who the fuck are y'all playing? The fuck is going on? So this right here is the Edomites, huh? These are the people running the strings all this time. These are the pure-blooded Edomites, whatever the fuck that means. The guy was saying it. Oh, you can mix it if you're an Edomite. He thought he's supposed to. There is no such thing as seed mixing, nigga. You are whatever your father is, no matter whatever that child comes out looking, it doesn't matter whether they look like one parent more than the other or they look like a whole nother nationality. That is irrelevant. The seed is what carries the life. Where do you see people that look like this running the show? And certain of these people right here now, so like this, if y'all know this is that you have that one, those two famous twins, one that looks like a straight up Edomite, that one that looks like a light skin nigga woman, and they both have red hair, right? Do you have certain black people that have the ability to, some of their hair is tinted? Yeah. But a lot of these niggas, their shit's dyed, extra little bit of red up in their shit. Regardless, where do you see these people running the earth? Like right here, this ain't natural. This is dyed, right? This looks more natural, but you don't see these people running the earth. You don't see these people. They're not running the earth. They're not. When you look at old paintings and pictures, with us getting our backs whipped, was it black skinned people with red hair whipping us? No, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't at all. These guys are just fucking demons. All right. They didn't drag Ganondorf into this shit, y'all. 2 Edom 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So right here, we see that Esau would be the kingdom that's going to be in charge before the Messiah returns, and then the Israelites would, take over after, right? So where do you see these people at? Where do you see these people at? You don't see them. Why? Because those aren't Edomites. Edomites, we know who the Edomite is. Let me go back. These are the Edomites. This is who the Edomites are. Plain and fucking simple. All right, and I just want to pull this up real quick as well, because they had made the statement, which they're incorrect. Because the elder apostle Tahar, other elders and brothers, they've gone into the history how the Edomites started working their way in, to the temple, and taking over our customs, taking over our land. One of the reasons why is because John Hyrcanus II, he did the forced conversion, meaning he made he made Edomites observe the law, statutes, and commandments, otherwise die and get kicked out of their land. All right. And now, regardless of this doesn't make them Israelites, nor does it make them candidates of salvation. But all this means is that they were being forced to live like Jews. All right. And Elder Apostle Tahar, when he was talking about how when you look into the history, when 70 AD was going down, you had Edomites who were living with the Jews, who were helping them fight against the Romans. And the assholes from the video, they make the statement, it says in there that they couldn't distinguish between the Edomites and the Israelites. Nigga, that's not true. It don't say that nowhere. It don't, and the Apostle Tahar never said that. All right, I can't pinpoint an exact clip of him going into that, but he's covered it a lot. The elder Apostle Tahar never said that they couldn't distinguish between the Edomites and Israelites, man. That nigga threw that in there. It says that the Edomites, I believe out of the Josephus, the Edomites was helping the Jews fight to maintain the land and ultimately lost. All right, fucking niggas, man, making shit up. All right, this is it says the forced conversion of the Idumeans, Edomites, to Judaism by John Hyrcanus, 135 through 105 BCE, is the only such recorded case of forced conversions to Judaism. On the other hand, Jews have been victims of forced conversions throughout their history. Right. So this is what said the only case, and it wasn't really, he didn't have to do it. It wasn't no John, just because he's an Israelite doesn't mean he was moving right 100% of the time. So he made them live by the laws, and it was what it was. But this don't mean that they're Edomites. This doesn't mean that they are dark-skinned people. They're not. Okay? This is the Edomites. If him and his people, if they're black people with red hair, where do these people come from? Where the fuck are these Moabites? Are these Ammonites? Is this Ishmael? Who is this that we're looking at? And why do these people have so much power in the earth? They're not Japhites. The scriptures don't talk about Japhet ruling at the end of the world. It talks about Esau. All right. Daniel, the 2nd chapter, that last kingdom. Who are these people? Okay, who the fuck are these people? That's all I got, y'all, man. These dudes is losing their motherfucking monkey minds. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakudash. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Hey, this is crazy. Look at this. It says Naaman, the Ammonite princess. That's not what she would have looked like. All right. The Moabites and Ammonites have the epicantic fold due to being the descendants of incest. Nigga, that looked like one of you niggas' aunties or somebody's niece on the left. That's not what Ammonites look like. All right. They may have been dark, but she didn't have. That's a full blown fucking Negro. Man, shalom.